Good evening and welcome to another edition of the NHL on TSR. Tonight we got Game 5 from New York. Penguins, Rangers. Penguins looking to close the deal, move on to the next round, claim their first series victory in 4 years. Rangers fighting for survival at this point. So this will be one of 3 games going on tonight. Other one alongside this at 7:30, Capitals, Panthers. Series tied at 2. Winner looking to get the upper hand going into Friday night's game 6. And then at 9:30, the Stars and Flames go at it. And Calgary looking to take a 3-2 lead. Let's take a look at players to watch so far in this series. Sidney Crosby, 9 points. 7 on being assists. Jake Gensel, 5 goals. John Marino, a +7. On the other side, Adam Fox, 5 points. Andrew Kopp, 3 goals. Mika Zibanejad, 4 assists. And Jacob Trouba, +2. Let's look at the goalie matchups. For the Penguins, they're going to go again with Louis Louis. As Louis Domingo, 3-1. A GA at 3.40, save percentage of 90.6. On the other side, Igor Shesterkin, 1-2. A GA of 4.26, save percentage of 90.5. And his backup, Alexander Georgiev, 0-1. GA of 2.04, save percentage of 93.5. Let's look at the tails of the tape. Penguins third in the playoffs with 33.3% conversion rate on the power play. Rangers 7th, 22.2%. Both penalty kills, bottom tier of the playoffs. As Penguins have killed 77.8% of the penalties, 10th in the league, or 10th in the playoffs, I should say. Rangers 14th, 66.7%. Penguins second in the postseason in faceoff percentage of 55.7%. Rangers 15th, 44.3%. Penguins second in goals per filled per game played with 5 goals even. The Rangers 3.506. GA, both of them in the bottom tier of the playoffs. Penguins 11th at 3.50. Rangers allowing an even 5 goals per game on average. So here's a recap of how we got here in the series. Game 1, the Penguins won that one in triple overtime, 4-3. That was last Tuesday. Last Thursday, the Rangers defeated the Penguins 5-2. This past Saturday on TSR, the Penguins defeated the Rangers 7-4. And on Monday night, the Rangers got throttled 7-2. So Rangers this series have allowed 23 goals. It's almost 6 per game. And the Rangers, meanwhile, being held to just 11 goals, averaging less than 3 a game. If we really want to get into detail. So, and Hockey Bug 11 in the building saying Rangers will win this. Well, we'll see. They need to win to survive, I'll tell you that much. But here's some news that Ranger fans are not going to want to hear. Rangers are 0-4 in games I've covered on Twitch with them. So, in fact, right now they have the worst record amongst multiple games that they played on Twitch Sports Radio. We'll see if they break the hex tonight. I'll put it in the chat where the game is going to be shown. Stateside. All right, there's the information. So 7 o'clock showtime. Puck will probably drop around 7:15.
Going Christmas Eve. Didn't see action until.
Shane Wright will be drafted by Montreal. Seems like they got the first overall pick. I mean, who would have thought? Played in the Stanley Cup Finals 10 months ago, and now you get the first overall pick. Here's a look at the rest of the playoff picture. Colorado, the first team to punch their ticket into the conference semifinals as they finished Nashville off on Monday. I gotta check what the score was again. Uh, 5-3. Teams with a chance to close out the series, besides the Penguins, as I just mentioned, top of my show. Tomorrow night, Game 6s. So Carolina, Toronto, St. Louis, and LA. Chance to close their series out. Carolina will be in Boston. Toronto will be in Tampa Bay. St. Louis hosts Minnesota, and Los Angeles hosting Edmonton. And Friday night, whoever wins tonight between the Flames and Stars and Panthers Capitals will have a chance to close out. Oh. Steve Levy, PK Subban, Chris Chelios. In the studio. Shesterkin was pulled in Game 4 after allowing 6 goals on 30 shots. He was also pulled in Game 3 after he allowed 4 goals in the opening period. He is not having a great series, I'll say that. Takes his one good game, changed the tide in the series. Ryan Lindgren had not played since Game 1. The lower body injury. He said he was injured. I don't know if he was still good to go or not. Take part in warm-ups. So I guess he's a game-time decision. Sidney Crosby, 2 goals, 7 assists in this series. So elsewhere on ESPN night, 7:30 on ESPN2, Capitals Panthers Game 5, and 9:30 on ESPN or following this game, Stars Flames. The Rangers, games 3 and 4, outscored 14-6. We're sure talking about Penguins, Rangers, and that Steelers, Jets. Or Steelers, Giants. Let's see. Wishing for on the call. Smith, isn't DeSmith injured? Isn't he? I thought he was done for the year. Let's see. Yeah, DeSmith has a core muscle. He's done for the year, so Georgiev might get the start because Shesterkin's been crap. No, I don't even think DeSmith's dressed in this game. They'll be set to go. Looks like one more stop in the studio before they head on out. MSG. All right, now back at MSG. Looks like they're finishing the anthem up. So in net for Pittsburgh, it'll be Louis Domingue. And on the other side, it'll be Igor Shesterkin. So sorry, Hockey Bug, you were 0 for 2 on who's going to be starting in goal tonight. Thanks for playing. Shesterkin been pulled in each of the last 2 games. Hoping that bad things don't come in threes. And we're underway here at MSG tonight. Glad you could join me here on TSR tonight for Game 5 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinal between the Penguins and Rangers. As the puck is dumped into the Penguins zone, thrown along the boards. Penguins able to get it out the center. And fight for it along the left side. Crosby driving in. Crosby drives, and he got poked away by Shesterkin as he plays it behind it. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty upcoming. It's somebody for slashing on the Rangers. So 24 seconds in, the Penguins are going to be on the power play. Oh, a 2-man advantage. Oh, that's not what you want. So they're going to get Kreider for slashing. As Penguins win the faceoff. Malkin with it. Passes along. Dropping it back. Letang passes. Back to Letang. To Malkin. Malkin with it. Passes along. Crosby back to Malkin. Try to set up in front. Now to go around the horn. Cross-size pass. Rangers able to get in the way. And knock back into the Penguin zone. Taken up by Letang. With it, passes along. Driving in. Look at it. Could not pull the trigger. Looks like it's Gensel. And now they have to retreat and we got to stop it to play. And then the other one was Jacob Trouba elbowing. Face off to the right of Domingue. Face off taken by the Penguins. This is Malkin. Passes it along. Crosby passes up ice. Now over to Rust. Rust drops it back for Gensel. Gensel drops it back for Malkin. He drops it back for Crosby. Pass back to Malkin. Shot blocked. Malkin gets the shot right back. Crosby with it now. Passes along to Letang. Back to Crosby. Tried to center and pass. He could not connect with Rust. Rust now trapped in the right corner. Drops it back to Malkin. Gets it over to Letang. Letang shot! Glove by Shesterkin. Oh, my goodness. Tried to go top shelf, but Shesterkin was right there. Face off won by the Penguins. A little back and forth now. Crosby dropping back to Malkin. Malkin long range shot wide. Crosby with it in the left corner. Drops it back to Letang. Pass it over to Malkin. Long range shot. Looked like Shesterkin got a piece of it. Rangers try to get it out. They will. Along the left side. Drops it back. Now the Rangers have to retreat, and they'll just dump it into the Penguin zone. 10 seconds go in the power play. And the Ranger fans coming to their feet. They kill the 5-on-3, so good start for the Rangers. As meanwhile, Carter driving down. Lost control of the puck. Penguins able to keep it in the zone. Pass along to Carter. Long range shot wide. And with it, try to center and pass. Penguins lose control of it. Rangers try to get it out. They will. Strom will throw it into the right corner. Played by Marino. And Penguins able to get it out. Rangers retrieve it in their own zone. Dump it back into the Penguin zone where they'll take it. Let's move it up ice. They will. Skipped on a stick. Like DeMullen. And now taken out by Ruido. Now the Rangers with it now. Thrown into the right corner. They'll fight for it. Still fighting for it. And taken now by Bluger. The Penguins are able to get it out. And icing waved off. The Rangers will take it in their own zone. Across center. Into the Penguin zone. And shot or pass was wide. And a long-range shot blocked. Penguins trying to get it out. They will. Carter throws it back into the Rangers zone. The Rangers will play it there. Trying to get it into the Penguins zone. They will. As that was Hedel. Lost control of it. Now puck goes back into the Rangers zone. Shesterkin will play it behind the net. And he'll play it for Lindgren. We'll throw it into the right corner. Penguins will throw it up as that was Ruido given away. Rangers able to keep it in the Penguins zone. But Marino will take it up for the Penguins. He's able to get it out. Try to get into the Rangers zone. He will. But Panarin will get it out for the Rangers as it's thrown into the Penguin zone. Domingue will play it for Ruido. Waits behind his net looking for some help. Now takes it up ice, throws it into the Rangers zone. Shesterkin will play it on the right side. Rangers going to take it up. Zibanejad drops it back. Shot! And looked like Domingue got a piece of it. And thrown into the left corner now. In there by Vetrano. Now they fight for it behind the net. Vetrano falls down but able to get the pass off. Now back to Vetrano, thrown on the left side. Into the left corner for Zibanejad. He lost control of it. Penguins coming away with it. It's just now Kapanen with it. Coming up ice. Kapanen. Shot. And it's stopped by Shesterkin. Penguins get control of it. As Letang throws it along the boards. Trouba will play for the Rangers. Trying to get it up ice. Now they fight for it in the right corner. Rangers trying to get it out. Letang gets control of it. Shot. And looked like it was blocked. And goes out of play. Mike Sullivan, 44 career playoff wins as Penguins head coach. I think said it was the most in team history. Okay, 55 is Ryan Lindgren. So he ended up playing. Face off to the left of Shesterkin. Won by the Rangers. Look to move it up ice, they will, but the Penguins right there at center. Take control of it. Matheson passes along. Now it's intercepted. Here come the Penguins. They'll force the Rangers to retreat. Now thrown into the Penguin zone. Domingue plays it behind the net, throws it along the boards to the right side. Now goes back into the Rangers zone. Carr trying to race for it. And Penguins able to get to it. McGinn shot wide of the net. Thrown along the boards. As McGinn will throw it along the boards. Rangers take it away. Now look to move up ice. Move it along. Looks like it was Strom. Thrown along the boards. Zibanejad passes it. And a cross-ice pass to Lindgren does not connect, so they have to retreat. And now thrown into the Penguin zone. Along the boards to Marino. And now the Rangers with that center back into their own zone. Now it's thrown into the Penguin zone. Driving in is Lafreniere. And it was turned away by Domingue. First shot on net for the Rangers 8 minutes into the game. Thrown along the boards. Put it along the right side. Tried to center and pass. Could not connect. Rangers with it from long range. Shot turned away by Domingue. Or was it blocked him? I think they gave the shot to the wrong team. Behind the net, Matheson will play it. He'll take it up ice. Passes it along. And Shesterkin will play it behind the net. Penguins dump it back into the right corner. Fox will play it for the Rangers. And taken up now. Heidel's shot, or excuse me, that was Vetrano's shot turned away by Domingue. On the left side, here come the Penguins. As Rodriguez cross-ice pass. And trying to put it on net, could not connect. Rangers with it now. Try to get it out, they will. Vetrano could not get control of it, though. The Penguins throw it back into the Rangers zone. Shesterkin will play for Lindgren, but he couldn't get control of it. Now they fight for it along the left side. Penguins with it now. Kapanen, long-range shot. Right into the glove of Shesterkin. Michael. Ranger fan base are just... Hey, let's keep it civil in here, all right? You don't like the Rangers, that's fine, but let's not go on personal attacks here. In the first, no score here on your home for the NHL. .32 to go in the opening period. No score. And about 6 minutes to face off in South Beach. Caps and Panthers Both sides looking to seize control of the series with the Game 5 victory. So or Shesterkin this season allowed 4 more goals just 7 times in his 53 regular season games. He's done that 3 times in this series, all of them resulting in losses. Surprise, surprise. Rangers get it out the center to dump it into the Penguin zone. Domingue will play it behind the net, throws it to his left side. And now fighting for it along the left side. Rangers able to keep it in the zone. Lafreniere lost control of it. Marino trying to get it out for the Penguins. He's unsuccessful. Rangers throw it along the boards. Marino with it behind the net. He lost control of it. Rangers try to keep it in the zone. He will as Rooney throws it along the boards. As Reeves throws it along. The Penguins able to get it out. First playoff game with 11 forwards since 2016. First round against Pittsburgh. Okay. He said 11 forward and 7 defensemen. Anyway. Rangers with it behind the net. Passing along. A long range shot! Right into the glove of Domingue. As we're approaching the midway mark here in the opening period. Ryan Lindgren from long range. And Louis Domingue just snags it. Face off to the right of Domingue. And Rangers will win it, but the Penguins take it away. Pass long. And shot turned away by Shesterkin. Follow-up chance right into the stomach of Shesterkin as he denies Brock McGinn. Sorry, the faceoff was won by the Penguins. It was, push it forward and take it away. That's what I used to do with NHL 11 and 12. And Penguins win the faceoff. Long-range shot blocked. Rangers try to get it out, and they will. Kreider throws it up ice. Excuse me, that was Fox. No, Kreider. I was right the first time. And now they're able to get it out. Gensel racing down. Has to pull up. Lost control of the puck along the left side. Russ will get it in the left corner now. Has to fight for it. And able to get it over to Gensel. Along the left side. Gensel shot. Turned away by Shesterkin. Gensel, another chance. Shesterkin with the stopper. And score! Gensel draws first blood for Pittsburgh tonight in New York. Banked it off the skate of Igor Shesterkin. And he gives the Pens a 1-0 lead. I don't know if he meant to do that or was trying to set up for Crosby. But even if he didn't mean to do that, he did it anyway, and it's 1-0. As things just keep getting worse and worse for Shesterkin. Penguins win the face-off. Looking to move it up ice, and they will. Gensel's 6th goal of the series, leading the team. He led the team in the regular season with 40 goals. And the Rangers will move it up ice. Into the Penguin zone. Cross ice pass right for Lindgren. Strom's shot was wide, and it goes out of play. Jake Gensel right off the skate of Shesterkin. Penguins strike first, looking to finish the job tonight here on your home for the NHL. Penguins leading at 1-0 on the goal by Jake Gensel. As the Penguins looking to finish the job tonight. And so far off to a good start. Louis Domingue teams played for since the start of 2017. He started off with the Arizona Coyotes, Syracuse Crunch of the AHL, Tampa Bay Lightning, Binghamton Devils of the AHL, New Jersey Devils, Vancouver Canucks, Calgary Flames, and Stockton Heat of the AHL, and then Wilkes-Barre Scranton before ending up here in Pittsburgh. Quite a journey. Domingue won back-to-back starts for the first time since January 2020. We weren't even in a pandemic yet. We have fight for it along the right side. And the Rangers long-range shot right into the stomach of Domingue. Face off to the left of Domingue. Won by the Rangers. Oh, where is it? Nope, false start. Crosby, Gensel, and Russ. Season 35% of Pittsburgh goals this series. 43%. It's Gensel goal streak of 5 straight games. Second longest behind Marlon Mew, set 3 different times. He has won 6-game streak at 2-7. And the puck goes back into the Rangers zone. They'll play it into the right corner for Lafreniere. And Heidel will throw it up ice. Penguins take it away in their own zone. As Letang looking to get it up ice. And it's taken away. Heidel with it. Long range shot high and wide. Fight for it along the right side. Penguins coming away with it as Matheson taking it up the left side. Gets it up ice. Now fighting for it in front of the benches. Penguins with it now in their own zone. Matheson passes it along. Up ice as Kapanen throws it towards Shesterkin. He'll throw it up ice. And Strom, long-range shot wide. Fight for it behind the net. And Penguins will take it up ice. Try to throw it along for Heinen. He lost control of it. Rangers try to get it up. Fight for it behind the net. And the Rangers are coming up with it as Miller has it. Miller got it poked free by Kapanen. But Trouba able to pick it up for the Rangers, able to get it out. And Rangers with it now at center ice. Passed along, now thrown into the Penguin zone. Domingue will play it for Friedman. He'll take it up ice, throws it into the Rangers zone. Russ could not get control of it. There are 4 Rangers in the vicinity. Gensel able to keep it in the Rangers zone, but the Rangers eventually able to get it out. Penguins throw it back into the Rangers zone. Throwing up ice. Into the Penguin zone. It'll go into the right corner. It's taken by Vetrano. And he'll give it away. Crosby trying to get it out. He will. And the Rangers are going to have to retreat. Zibanejad, long-range shot wide. Fight for it along the left side. So fighting for it. Pettersson able to get it out for the Penguins as Marina will take it along the right side and throw it up ice. Rangers take it away at center. They have to retreat to their own zone. Lindgren will throw it up ice. Taken by Letang. Letang looking for some help. Throw it up ice. On the right side. Now taken by Kevin Rooney. Long range shot! And did not go in. Matheson able to get it out. Or did he? The Rangers somehow keep it in. No. Offside. Step aside. Penguins lead by 1 here on your home for the NHL. .5:42 to go in the opening period. Penguins leading by 1 after the goal by Jake Gensel. He banked it right off the skate of Shesterkin. Gensel, highest goal per game in Stanley Cup playoff history. Ranked 7th. Lemieux leading the pack, 0.71. That's all time. Not too bad. Face off a neutral ice, won by the Penguins. As Friedman throws it up ice. Goes into the Ranger zone, and icing will be called. 5:33 to go in the opening period. So again, if you're just joining us, Penguins with a chance to close out the series if they win and await either Carolina or Boston. Carolina could close out the series tomorrow night in Boston. If the Rangers win, Game 6 will be Friday night in Pittsburgh. They live to fight another day at least. Rangers within their own zone. Now they take it up ice. Drops it back. Looking. And long-range shot wide. Trying to centering pass. And Strom could not find it. And Penguins able to get it out. Fox throws it along the boards. Taken up by Lindgren. And he passes it along. And thrown into the Penguins zone. Played in the left corner post, passing it along to Marino. Throws it up ice. As Russ was taken down. Let's throw it up ice. And try to cross ice pass. It's intercepted. Taken up by Miller. Passes along. And now thrown on net. And Domingue will just cover it up. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on. Now starting to become Mortal Kombat. As Vetrano and Letang exchanging some words. Yeah, I don't think they're discussing post-game dinner plans. Season versus the Penguins in the regular season. The Rangers took 3 of 4, outscoring the Pens 11-4 in the playoffs. Roles reversed. Penguins have won 3 of 4. Rangers have been outscored 21-14. 21-14. I thought it was 23-14. Well, now 24-14. I don't know. I must have read a score wrong or something. Face off to the left of Domingue. And Penguins able to win the draw. Able to get it out of their zone into the Rangers zone. They'll fight for it in the left corner. Oh, Braun just took McGinn out. Penguins with it along the boards. Shesterkin able to get a piece of it. A long-range shot. Zucker with it now in the left corner, looking for some help. Looking, skating along the left side, dropping it back. And now they fight for it along the left side. Rangers able to come up with it. But Toronto throws it along the boards. Rangers able to keep it in. And shot turned away by Domingue. Follow-up chance, no go. Penguins try to get it out. They will. Lindgren will take it at center. Closing in on 3.5 minutes to play here in the opening period. Domingue will play it. As Letang able to get it out. Friedman throws it into the Rangers zone. Lindgren will try to play it behind the net. Now they fight for it along the right side. Penguins with it. Back out the center. Letang will drop back into his own zone. Passes along to Friedman. And he'll throw it up ice. It goes into the Rangers zone. Into the right corner. Rodriguez trying to fight for it. Coming away with it is Bluger. Long range shot. Shesterkin gets a piece of it. Rangers trying to dump it out. Dump it into the Penguin zone. Domingue looking for some help. Gets it over to Matheson, who throws it along the boards. Now throwing up ice. Shesterkin will play it behind the net for Trouba. And he'll pass it along. Rangers try to get it out. They will. As Kopp passes along. Shot right in the stomach of Domingue as he stonewalls Strom. With 2:36 to go in the period. As Caps and Panthers set to get underway. It'll be Samsonov against Bobrovsky. Penguins win the face-off. It's Letang looking to move it up ice. It's along the Rust, cross-ice pass. And try to set it up for Crosby along the right side. Lost control of it. Trouba trying to get it out for the Rangers, unsuccessful. Letang, shot! Turned away by Shesterkin as it will go out of play. 2:15 to go in the period. Tonight, later on, Stars taking on the Flames on ESPN. Tomorrow night on TNT at 7, the Hurricanes take on the Bruins. Hurricanes looking to finish the job. Boston fighting for survival. 7:30 on TBS. The Maple Leafs looking to claim their first series victory in 18 years against Tampa Bay. And at 9:30 on TNT, I think it was Edmonton and Los Angeles. Los Angeles looking to finish off the upset. As meanwhile, back in MSG, they're fighting for it in the right corner as Marino is pinned down. I think it's Reeves. Rangers with it, throwing along the boards. Try to set up in front. Zibanejad could not get it in. And Malkin gets it into the left corner. Under 100 seconds to play in the period. And now he'll take it up ice. And he passes along to nobody. And the Rangers will take it into the Penguin zone. Heidel passing along, trying for Lafreniere. It did not work out. And they fight for it along the left side. Rangers able to get control of it at center. Throw it back into the Penguin zone. And coming up on 69 seconds to play here in the opening period. Throwing it along. Long-range shot blocked. Rangers able to get it back. Try to send it past. It just goes wide. And a shot just going wide of the net. McGinn will take it up for the Penguins. McGinn passes it along. It could not connect. Was trying for Zucker. The Rangers with it in their own zone. Looking to try to make one last push before the period ends. Passes it along the right side to Vetrano. Throw it along the boards. Domingue plays it behind the net, looking for somewhere to go. They fight for it along the right side. 25 seconds left. Reeves passing along. Long-range shot goes wide. And another hit delivered. Trouba with it now behind in the Rangers zone. Throws it to Domingue. Domingue passing it up for Crosby. They're going to try a last push. Crosby. Long-range shot will go into the seats with 0.8 of a second left. And Vetrano giving Gensel a little shove. Gensel getting up smiling, and probably because his team's up 1-0, he's just smiling, probably just said scoreboard. Time on the ice. Lindgren has been out there 8 minutes, 42 seconds. Fox, 8:26. Miller, 7:20. Zibanejad, 6:41. Trouba, 6:35. And Panarin, 6:29. Unless they can push it in off the face-off, this should take us to the intermission. And we'll tangle them up, and that will do it for the first period. We played 20 minutes in the Big Apple. Your score, Penguins 1, Rangers nothing here on your home for the NHL. Played 20 minutes in Madison Square Garden. The Penguins lead at 1-0 on the goal by Jake Gensel. Let's take a look at some of the first period stats. Rangers outshooting the Penguins 11-10. Penguins could not convert on the 5-on-3. Penguins won 59% of the faceoffs. Rangers 7 block shots. Penguins just 5. Rangers 4 takeaways. Penguins 3 takeaways. Penguins, though, 10 giveaways. Rangers 12. And the Rangers 18 hits. The Penguins 9 hits. Elsewhere in the NHL tonight, 12:49 to go in the opening period. In Sunrise, it's Capitals 1, Panthers 0. Series tied, so both teams wouldn't get the upper hand going into Game 6 Friday night. All right. Send it over to Chiptune Theater for the rest of intermission. About ready to start up the second period. Penguins up 1-0, 40 minutes away from advancing to the semifinals for the first time in 4 years. Rangers got to get it in gear. And for Jake Gensel, his 5th straight game with a goal, so scored a goal in every game this series. .44 career play. Yeah, I think it said it was the most in Penguin history. His game starting back up. They fight for it behind the Penguin net. Look for Rangers with it in the left corner, moving it along ice. Along the left side. Now shoveled along the boards. Now fighting for it along the left side. Penguins try to get it out. They will. Trouba passes along at center. And now thrown into the Rangers zone. Letang trying to play it in the right corner. For Toronto coming at him. And now Penguins able to get it out. Oh, and a Penguin falls down. And icing will be called. An errant pass and a Penguin falling to the ice. Trying to get the puck. Face off to the right of Domingue. Rangers win the face off. Now thrown along the boards. Along the right side, trying to look for some help. Cross ice pass. The Fox goes off. A firing shot goes right out of play. It looks like it was Andrew Kopp on the shot. Penguins not letting the Rangers get anything close. And the Penguins get the face off. Now try to get it behind the net. Letang trying to get it out. Unable to. Rangers keep it in. On the right side, try to center and pass. Does not work. And the Penguins able to get it out. Zucker with it. Throw it into the left corner. Rangers played along for Andrew Kopp. And able to get it out. Back into the Rangers zone. Rangers trying to get it out. They will. And it's with it at center now. Drop back into their own zone. Pedersen throwing the up ice. And Carter throws it into the left corner. Fox will try to play it for the Rangers. He's unable to. They got to fight for it in the left corner. Pokes free and the Rangers able to get it out. As Lundgren throws it up ice. Fight for it in front of the penalty boxes. And the Penguins able to come up with it. Ruedel passing along to Malkin. Try to throw it up ice and go along the boards. Shesterkin try to play it. Passes along to the left side. Fight for it. Penguins throwing it along into the left corner. Dropping it back, and this is now Braden Schneider throwing it up ice. Rangers have had 11 wins with trailing after the first, second most in the playoff, second most in the NHL, excuse me. And they're going to need a 12th one to stay alive. So they fight for it in the left corner. Still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. And Penguins come up with it. Thrown along the boards. Ends up out of play. It's off to the left of Shesterkin. Rangers win the face-off. Trouba throws it up ice. Penguins with it now in their own zone. Rangers trying to get it. Fight for it along the boards. Now they drop it back. Trouba moving it up ice. Passes along. Along the left side in a stoppage play. Penguins win tonight. They move on to the second round. We'll await either the Hurricanes or the Bruins. Rangers fighting for survival now. They got to win out the next three. And Rangers dumping into the Penguin zone along the right side. Now they fight for it in the left corner. Now behind the net into the right corner. Penguins able to get it out. Crosby with it. Drops it back. And Matheson shot high and wide. Puck goes back out the center. Penguins with it in their own zone. This is Letang. Pat trying to pass it along for Gensel. He wasn't ready for it. Rangers with it now in center ice. They'll throw it into the Penguin zone. On the boards, and they'll throw it back behind the net. Matheson plays it in the left corner. And now thrown back into the Rangers zone. Played by Lindgren. Pass along the left side. Now they fight for it in front. And now taken away. This is Strom. Passes along. Driving in. Shot turned away. Rangers playing along the right side now. Try to center. Pass shot. No. Domingue keeps it out. Rangers still with it now behind the net. Center and pass. Looks like Panarin could not get a shot off, and now it goes out of play. Come on, drop frames, really. Oh, excuse me. No, encoding lag. The Rangers' best opportunity. Panarin's shot was turned away by the skate of Domingue, face off to the left of him. And Rangers called for a false start, and they're going to have to wave someone else into the face-off circle. And Miller could not win the face-off. Penguins able to get it out. It'll be an icing. 15:29 to go in the second. Caps leading the Panthers 1-0 with just about 3.5 to go in the opening period. Face-off won by the Penguins to the right side. Able to get it out to center. Into the Ranger zone. And try to center and pass, unable to do so. Rangers with it now to get into the Penguin zone. Fight for it in the right corner. Reeves and Freeman. Reeves trying to get it out. They now still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Penguins able to jar it loose. And now a penalty upcoming. Oh, no, never mind. False alarm. Penguins with it now into the Rangers zone. And could not pull the trigger. Now they fight for it in the left corner. Still fighting for it. Now behind the net. Rangers able to take it away. Passes it along to Schneider. Schneider driving, drops it back. Put it on net, and Domingue keeps it out. And a little bit of pushing and shoving going on. Matheson having it out with a couple of Rangers. Looked like it was Schneider and number 24, Kapu Kako. Kapu Kako. Face off to the left of Domingue. Yeah, looks like the Penguins have to have another guy take the face off. And face off won by the Rangers. They throw it along the boards. Reeves with it behind the net. Now they have to fight for it. For it in the left corner. Excuse me, that's Heidel, not Reeves. Yep, the Rangers looking. And now the puck up for grabs. Rangers able to get it in their own zone. Try to move it up ice. Fox drops it back for Heidel. Or Heidel. I keep saying Heidel. It's Heidel. That's along the boards. It's Fox. Back. Long range shot. Block. Bob chance at Domingue able to keep it out. The Rangers haven't hoisted the cup since 1994. It's been 28 years. They might have to wait another year if they can't get a W here tonight. Step aside. Penguins lead by 1 here on your home for the NHL. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the NHL tonight, the Capitals currently leading the Panthers 1-0. That one just under 90 seconds ago in the opening period. Series tied at 2.
Welcome, friends. Discover satisfaction. Keep my butt. G.I. Jane のジョークだったんです。It was the wildest moment in live television.
.36 to go in the second. Penguins holding a 1-0 lead. They win the face-off. And the Rangers trying to keep it in the Penguins zone. Penguins trying to move it out. And they will. Shoving it along into the Rangers zone. And Pedersen's shot just going wide. Pedersen throws it behind the net. Penguins trying to keep it in the Rangers zone. They fight for it in front of the Penguin bench. Penguins unable to do that as the Rangers get it out. Thrown into the right corner. Now fighting for it. Petrano knocks it free. Penguins coming up with it. McGinn throws it along the left side. Rangers able to get it up ice. As Petrano trying to get control of it, he does. Rangers able to move it up ice, throw it into the Penguin zone where Domingue will play it for Matheson. Matheson throws it up ice, goes into the Rangers zone. Rangers play and they try to throw it along the boards. McGinn throws it back along the boards. Rangers try to get it out, unsuccessful. Penguins keep it in the Rangers zone. Up behind the net, Rangers try to get it out, they will. As Heidel's shot blocked, hit the skate of Letang, and they're able to get it out. Penguins with it now in the Rangers zone. Malkin trying to set it up for Letang, shot! Score! Letang makes it 2-0 Penguins. Oh my goodness! And for Letang, his 23rd career playoff goal. And it puts the Penguins up 2-0. And the Rangers will play it behind their own net. Now along the left side, Penguins taking it away. In the left corner, Friedman with it. They fight for it. Now along the left side, Penguins trying to get out. They're unable to. Rangers with it behind the net, throwing it along the boards. Fight for it along the left corner. And Strom took a hit, or I think that was Kopp, not Strom, excuse me. Now they fight for it behind the net, fighting for it. Rangers able to get it out. Into the right corner now. Penguins with it now as they take it, throw it into the Rangers zone. Rangers trying to get it out. They will. Penguins have to retreat to their own zone. Penguins with just one shot this period, but it went into the back of the net. Another shot blocked. Goes into the left corner now. They fight for it. Rust able to poke it free. And Crosby took a hit. As the Rangers trying to get it out, they will. Goes into the Penguin zone. And they're going to call icing on. Pays off to the right of Shesterkin. The Rangers take it up ice. Throwing into the Penguin zone along the right side. Throwing it along the boards. Malkin trying to get a hold of it. Now throws it up ice. Rangers with it in their own zone. They throw it up ice. Now into the Penguin zone. Throwing it along the boards. Letang played it behind the net. Trying to get the Malkin. It overshot it. Vetrano. Passing along. And a shot. Domingue keeps it out. Fox passes it along. Rangers forced to retreat after they come in offside. Passes it along the boards. Now throwing it into the Penguin zone. Penguins trying to get it out. Drop back. Set up long range shot. Blocked and it'll go into the seats. They credit Teddy Bluger with the goal. Not Chris Letang. I don't think there's a mistake on their end. As we saw Letang with the goal. It's Malkin and Suck. Step aside. Penguins up by 2. Looking to finish the job tonight. Here on your home for the NHL. Pittsburgh ahead 2-0. And NHL.com is saying that the goal was scored by Teddy Bluger. But I clearly saw it was Chris Letang, so I don't know what's going on here. The highlight in just a minute. Well, the Penguins win the face-off. They take it in center, thrown into the Rangers zone. Rangers with it now. And it's out thrown into the Penguins zone. Domingue will play it behind the net. Thrown along the right side. Rangers able to keep it in the zone. Fox with it. Long-range shot. Hit a player in front. And the Penguins try to take it up ice. They're unable to. Fox able to get control of it. The Rangers have to retreat into their own zone. Fox takes it up for the Rangers. Throws it in the left corner. And now they fight for it in the right corner. And along the left side. Fox throws it along the boards. Dropping it back. They go around the horn. Long-range shot blocked. Penguins able to get it out. Trouba with it. Passes across ice. Bernard, long-range shot wide. They fight for it along the left side. They're fighting for it. Long-range shot right into the glove of Domingue. Okay, now they corrected. It was Letang. I thought that was the case. He's off to the left of Domingue. 19 shots, 19 saves so far. Going into the Rangers zone. Rangers will play it along the left side. Now moving towards the right. Braun will throw it up ice for Zibanejad. Lost control of it. Now they fight for it in front of the penalty box. Zibanejad will play it. The Rangers, they go back into their own zone. Rangers out shooting the Penguins 19-12. They're being outscored 2-0. The puck goes back into the Rangers zone for an icing. He's off to the right of Domingue. Won by the Penguins. Thrown along the boards. They fight for it. Still fighting for it along the left side. Still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Puck goes free. And the Penguins look like they're going to get control of it. Now knocked back out the center. Rangers with it now in their own zone. And thrown into the Penguin zone along the right side. And icing will be called. Face off to the right of Shesterkin. It'll be Kopp and Crosby. And Kopp will win it for the Rangers. And they take it into the Penguin zone. And shot blocked. On the left side. Now try to play it behind the net. Edel throws it along for Kakko. Kakko passes along to Kopp. The centering pass does not connect. And Fox unable to play it, so Getzel will throw it in. The Penguins, played by Keandre Miller. Passes along to Fox. Fox throwing it along the boards. And now throwing it into the Penguins zone. Looks like it went out of play. Draw at center ice. And fighting for it. Rangers get possession of it as this is Braun. Throws it into the Penguin zone along the right side. And the Penguins throw it up ice. It goes into the Rangers zone. Schneider throws it along the boards. Now they fight for it along the right side. It goes back out the center. Matheson plays it for Malkin. He'll throw it in along the boards. And Shesterkin passes it to his right. Rangers try to get it out. They will. It goes back out into the Rangers zone. And the Rangers throw it up ice. Take it away. Here come the Penguins. Zucker's shot. Turned away by Shesterkin. Oh, my goodness. .543 to go in the second. Penguins by 2 here on your home for the NHL. Score update real quick. After one period in Sunrise, the Capitals lead the Panthers 1-0 with the series tied at 2.
Television, take a look at this. どうなんでしょうか
Wow! Will Smith just smacked out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Wow, dude! It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay?
.543 to go in the second period. Penguins leading it 2-0. Following the goal by Chris Letang. Face off to the left of Shesterkin. 728 playoff wins since 06-07. Most in the NHL. 103 playoff wins. Most in the NHL. And 3 Stanley Cups tied for most in the NHL with the Chicago Blackhawks. So they've had a good deal of success the last 16 seasons as Gensel gets it along the left side trying to find some help. And the Rangers able to get it out, passing it along. And losing control of it was Panarin. Panarin, long-range shot blocked. I fight for it in the right corner. Still fighting for it. Rangers coming away with it now behind the net. Trying to set it up in front. He could not connect. Trouba, long-range shot. Kick saved by Domingue. Rangers still with it. Trying to center and pass. It does not go. Rangers still with it along the left side. Drops it back to Fox. Fox looking. Shot. Score! And the Rangers get on the board. I think it was Fox. It may have been deflected in, so I'll wait and see. But regardless, it's now 2-1 Penguins. Let's take a look. Nope, I think this is all Adam Fox. What does the Fox say? It's now 2-1 Penguins. For Fox, third goal of the series. As they fight for it along the left side. Rangers coming away with that long range. Oh, it was a pass along the boards. Penguins trying to get it out. They fight for it. And they're able to get it out. Rangers with it now. Schneider passes along for Braun. Now give it away back to the Penguins. Rangers 27 comeback wins in the NHL this regular season. That's second most. Lafreniere with it. Passes a long shot, and it goes wide. Rangers retrieve it at center ice. And a cross-ice pass, Lafreniere trying to center and pass. He could not connect with anybody. Trouba losing control of it. Fight for it along the left side. Penguins able to get it out. Miller will play it for the Rangers. Taking it into the Penguin zone. Hedel looking for some help. Throws it along the boards. Lafreniere looking, drops it back. Long-range shot goes wide. Trouba dropping it back. Now fighting for it in the left corner, now behind the net. The Rangers try to center back. Score! Lafreniere ties it at 2. Oh my goodness! Rangers not ready to surrender just yet. As they've put up 2 unanswered. Not this game up at 2. Cobb and Strom. 15-11. Now at center, Penguins knock it back into the Rangers zone. Shesterkin plays it up ice for Strom. And Penguins taking it away, knocking it back in is Boyle. Boyle shot, turned away by Shesterkin. Puck off for grabs, goes to the left. And Rangers able to get it out. Now one-on-one driving in. As Kopp has the retreat, now throws it along the boards for Panarin. Now fight for it in the right corner. Is fighting for it. Still fighting for it. And Friedman able to get it out. The Rangers keep it in the Penguin zone. Around the horn, corner shot, turned away. As Trouba will keep it. Trouba driving in. Shot score! Trouba gives the Rangers the lead! Oh my goodness! Let's see, was it Trouba? Oh yeah, that was all Jacob Trouba. Three goals in the last 2 minutes and 42 seconds. And Penguins almost tried to respond to it. They could not. And they do now! And I think that was Gensel. And they tied it up at 3, so the Penguins able to answer back. And the crowd that momentarily was feeling energetic, now silenced. Malkin set it up for Gensel, and Certainly been an interesting sequence in the last 3 minutes. Penguins with it now in the Rangers zone. And shot goes wide. Gensel is 7th of the series. Nodding this one up at 3 with just under 90 seconds to go in the period. Rangers with it now. Behind the net, throwing it along the boards. Sabanachad will throw it up ice. Rangers with it along the left side. Driving in, losing control. Now they fight for it in the right corner. Now the Penguins taking it up as we close in on the final minute of the second period of what's been an interesting second period. And icing called with just under a minute to play. Face-off won by the Penguins. The Rangers with it behind the net. Trouba will take it out. Under 50 seconds to play. They're throwing it into the left corner. Penguins tried to play it there. The Rangers throwing it along the boards. Penguins try to get it out. They will. And 30 seconds to go. Penguins will try for one last push. Letang with it. Throws it into the left corner. Rangers will try to move it up, and they now throw it into the Penguin zone. Letang will play it in the left corner, cross-ice pass. And the Penguins able to get it out the center. Rangers throw it right back into the Penguin zone. 10 seconds to go in the period. And Penguins try to push up. Matheson gives it away. 2-1, and that will bring us to the end of the second period. Your score after 40 minutes in the Big Apple. We're tied at 3 here on your home for the NHL. After 40 minutes in the Big Apple, we're tied at 3. Goals in the second period for the Penguins by Letang and Gensel. Rangers getting goals from Adam Fox, Alexei Lafreniere, and Jacob Trouba. Trouba's goal put the Rangers up 3-2, giving them their first lead since game 4, game 2. First lead since the first period of game 4. The Rangers out shooting the Penguins 23-17. They outshot them in the second 12-7. Penguins 0 for 2 on the power, could not convert the 5-on-3 early on. Penguins winning 62% of the faceoffs. Rangers is 15 block shots. Penguins 8. Rangers is 5 takeaways. Penguins 4. Penguins 20 giveaways. Rangers 26. And the Rangers out hitting the Penguins 28-18. Meanwhile, in Sunrise, Capitals now out to a 3-0 lead, just under 15 minutes to go in the second. Capitals looking to go up in the series 3-2 and have a chance to close it out on their home ice Friday night. In about 40 minutes, they'll be getting underway at Calgary as they take on the Stars in Game 5. The Stars and Flames looking to go up 3-2 in the series. They, too, looking to close the series out Friday night. All right. Once again, we got Chiptune Theater. Enjoy.
70 games over 500. The pressure is on to validate that.
LT, 31 touchdowns.
And Mike Nolan's Niners lead blitz.
Didn't see action until the
And Tom will over the Jets.
Did him in 19.
20 minutes to go in the game. And 20 minutes from either the Penguins moving on to the Eastern Conference semifinals, so awaiting either the Hurricanes or Bruins, or the Rangers living to fight another day. And out to Pittsburgh on Friday night. And we're underway here in the third period. And the Penguins moving up ice. This is Rust with it. Rust coming along the right side. Long range shot. Wide. Bomb chance by Malkin. Could not connect. And now the Rangers coming out 3-on-2. Passing it along. Kreider drops it back. And shot blocked. Penguins try to get it out there. Unsuccessful. Matheson plays it in the left corner. Passes along to Letang. Letang throws it into the Rangers zone. Fox throws it along the boards. Rangers unable to get it out. And they'll try it again. They're able to. Pass it along. The left side. Throwing along the boards. On the right side. The Penguins throwing into the Rangers zone. Behind the net. Throw it along the boards. As Marino throws it back along the boards. Wait for it along the right side. Carter with it. We've got a stoppage of play. It looks like Andrew Kopp been shaken up a little. I don't know why you stopped play unless there was blood. Oh, they're going to get a penalty out of this. Interference, so they're going to get the Pedersen for interference, and the Rangers going on the power play. A chance to try to get the lead back. The series 2 for 9, 22%. They were 4th in the NHL, 25% during the regular season. And Penguins get the face off, and they'll get it out. Shesterkin plays it behind the net. And the Rangers able to move it into the Penguin zone, throwing along the boards. Domingue tried to play it along the right side. Rangers able to keep it in. Throwing along the boards. And Fox with it. Fox looking. Shot blocked. Rangers able to keep it in. Dropping it back. And a shot wide of the net. Kreider played it along behind the net. And throwing along the boards. On the left side drops back. That's along. Bernard pass blocked. Minute to go on the power play. Now it goes behind the net. Rangers with it now. Move it up ice. Right, a centering pass does not connect. Penguins try to get it out. They will. Drive it in, and Boyle takes a tumble. But Toronto will take it up for the Rangers. 4-on-3. Now 5-on-3. And shot star! 72 to Heidel. I keep saying Heidel. It's Heidel. On the power play, and the Rangers take the lead. Getting one on the power play. His first career playoff goal has given the Rangers a 4-3 advantage. Just under 17 minutes to play. Walken taking it in for the Penguins. Oh! He collided with his own teammate. 3-on-1 upcoming. Shot! Oh! But the Domingue with the glove save! Oh my goodness! 4-on-1 and the Penguins able to stand tall. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help laughing at the collision Malkin had with a teammate. Oh, let's see. Malkin and Gensel collide. That's one for the blooper reel. But of course, then Domingue at the other end, one for the highlight reel. Just thankful King Savage Bro isn't watching this. He probably would want to kill me for that. Puck goes out of play with 16:36 to play. It went just to the left of Ray Ferraro, and he caught it on the rebound. Not that bad. Yeah, he's laughing about it kind of the same way I laughed about the collision. And Penguins win the face-off. Run into the Rangers zone along the boards. Try to center and pass. McGinn with it. Drops it back. Long-range shot wide of the net. Zucker with it. Now to the right side. Try to center and pass. It could not connect. Penguins able to keep it in the Rangers zone. Rangers able to get it back out. And Rangers dumping into the Penguins zone. Excuse me, the Penguins dumping into the Rangers zone. And corner shot does not go. Goes back out the center. Ruedel racing back. He'll get it. And the Rangers with it at center ice get into the Penguin zone. Corner shot blocked. Penguins try to get it out there, unsuccessful. Trying to center pass. Oh, he whiffed on the shot. As Panarin could not pull the trigger. Penguins able to get, no, they can't get it out. Now they do. Rangers able to move it on up. Penguins with it along the left side, and Domingue has to keep that one out. As the Rangers within their own zone. Penguins try to get it out. And now they throw it back into the Rangers zone. Gensel could not play it. On a fight for it along the right corner now along the boards. Gensel with it, drops it back. Shot by Letang, kept out by Shesterkin. And here's Lafreniere. We'll throw it into the left corner. Penguins trying to move it up there, and they will. Rangers right there to throw it back into the Penguins zone. A play behind the net by Letang. Passes into the right corner. Fox tries to play it. They fight for it. Fight for it along the right side as Rodriguez sends a Ranger to the ice. And he's trying to haul a Ranger around like he's hauling it, trying to reel in a fish. And it was Zibanejad was holding on to Rodriguez's stick as meanwhile the Penguins throw it along the boards behind that. Rodriguez setting up in front. Lindgren able to get in the way. Now fight for it in the left corner. Now taken by Fox. 13:49 to go in the game. Rangers holding a 1-goal advantage. Marino throws it on net. Shesterkin will play it for Lindgren. Looks like he took a shot. He's standing tall. Domingue with it behind the net. Plays it for Friedman. As Friedman and the Penguins get it up ice. Into the Rangers zone. Ruhwedel shot. Kick saved by Shesterkin. Throwing it along the boards back to Ruhwedel. And they'll throw it along the boards into the left corner. Bluger fell down. Bluger with it now. Trying to centering pass. And Shesterkin will cover it up with 13:03 to go. And it looks like we got some pushing and shoving. And some Mortal Kombat breaking out. And with a lot on the line, the Rangers fighting for their season. The Penguins looking to close the deal. Rangers cashing on the power play to take a 1-goal lead here on your home for the NHL. Elsewhere in the NHL tonight, in Florida, 4:20 to go in the second. We're tied at 3, with the series tied at 2. Stars and Flames set to get underway in just under 20 minutes. 13:03 to go in the game. Rangers holding a 1-goal lead, but Penguins are on the power play on unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Ryan Strom. Pittsburgh with a chance to try to tie it up. They've been 0 for 2 on the power play. They could not get the 5-on-3 to start the game. Rangers with it 2-on-1. Centered pass. Trouba could not pull the trigger. And the Penguins with it now. And Letang with it. And pass shot turned away by Shesterkin. Back to Letang. Another shot just goes wide of the net. Malkin drops it back. Passing along. Rodriguez could not get a hold of it. They'll pass it along, going around the horn. Driving. Trying to sit up at the doorstep. As Shesterkin standing tall. Rangers able to get it out. And we got to stop at your play. It looks like a equipment issue with Shesterkin. And Penguins win the face-off. As Letang takes it up ice. Drops it back. Gensel passing it along, and now puck goes back into the Penguins zone where Letang will try it again. And he'll take it up ice. Drops it back long, and now the Rangers poke at it. And Letang has to try it again. And passes it over to Gensel. Gensel looking. Passes along to Malkin. Trying to center and pass. And Rangers able to defend it, and Shesterkin covers it up. And we got some more Mortal Kombat going on behind the net. These teams want blood. I can't see. It's Lindgren for the Rangers. I can't see who it is for the Penguins. Ref, get out of the way. Malkin for the Penguins. Malkin does not have his helmet on. Let's take a look. He almost deflected it off Lindgren into the net, and then Lindgren takes Malkin down. And then punches are exchanged. I never worked that it was a Pittsburgh power play. And they might have, well, now, what are they going to call this? 3-on-3 now? So Gensel and Malkin in the box for the Penguins. We'll see how this is sorted out when all is said and done. They're going to now call it 4-on-4. We're changing over to a Ranger power play. So Malkin and Gensel get called for roughing. Lindgren gets called for roughing as well. Penguins with it behind the net as they look to move it up ice. Yeah, the center Rangers take it away. Now they fight for it in front of the Penguin bench. And we go to a Ranger power play. Passes across ice. Now looking. Drops it back. Fox passes it along. Drops it back to Fox. Fox looking. Skating around, passes it along. Now it goes back to Fox. He passes it. Drive it in. Drops it back to Fox. Shot! Turned away by Domingue. Pass it along. Now pass back to Fox. Gives us advantage and passes along. Shot! Domingue keeps it out, and the Penguins able to get it out. 55 seconds to go on the power play. Fox plays it for the Rangers. Up ice. So long. And shot by Kreider goes wide. And Rangers still with it. 39 seconds go on the power play. Now in the left corner. On the left side, drops it back. Some back and forth looking. Shot. Domingue able to keep it out. Penguins unable to get it out, though. Fox with it. Long range wide. So Fox passes it along. Driving in, trying to center and pass. It does not go. Fight for it in the left corner. Rangers give it away. The Penguins able to get it out, and that should kill the power play. As we're back to full strength. Rangers with it now as Heedle throws it into the left corner. And Rust throws it up ice. Kapanen as he puts it into the left corner. Trouba playing it. Ruhwedel with it. That's Matheson behind the net. 8:55 to go. And throwing up ice. Crosby left game in the second period. He has not returned. Matheson has it behind the net and passes it along to his left side. And the Penguins get out to center ice. Now retreating. It's Matheson looking for some help. Now he makes it up ice. Throws it into the Ranger zone. Right center and pass does not connect. McGinn drops it back. Matheson long range shot and just Durkin able to cover it up with 8:17 to go in the period. Stars Flames coming up next. We'll step aside. 8:17 to go in the game. Rangers 4, Penguins 3 on your home for the NHL. Rangers season on the line here. Holding a 1-goal lead with 8:17 to go in the game. Rangers win. We'll have Game 6 Friday night in Pittsburgh. If the Penguins win, that's it. Penguins move on. Face off to the left of Shesterkin. Trouba, a goal and assist and 2 hits. And the Rangers able to get it out. Went into the left corner. Icing called. Wild Blues take it 9:30 tomorrow night. Blues a chance to try to close out the series, win their first series since winning the Cup 3 years ago. Wild looking to force a Game 7 Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, whichever one. Penguins dominating the face-off circle, winning 33 of 49. And they win the draw here. Gensel's shot blocked. And the Rangers try to get it out. Panarin throws it along the boards to Trouba. Trouba with it. And he throws it along the boards. Rangers able to get it out. As Rooney drops it back. And a shot goes wide. Penguins try to get it out. Miller keeps it in for the Rangers. Panarin couldn't pull the trigger. Here comes Malkin for the Penguins. Stops, passes cross ice. And that's Kapanen. Kapanen loses it. And the Rangers taking it up ice. And now the Rangers give it right back. Here's Kapanen driving it along the left side center. And pass! And Shesterkin keeps it out. Oh my goodness! And it looks like Malkin heading to the penalty box. The Rangers going back on the power play. The Penguins running into penalty trouble. Oh, cross-check right to the face of Kevin Rooney. I think that's a good call right there. 12:38, excuse me. Rangers 1 of 2 on the power play. And the one has given them the lead. The goal by Heidel, not Heidel. And the Rangers taking it up ice. And Rangers right at the center, drops it back. Fox looking. Passes along to Zibanejad. Zibanejad with it. Passes along. Kreider behind the net into the left corner, looking for some help. Panarin throws it along the boards. Drops it back to Fox. Fox, long-range shot wide. Strom trying to set it up in front. They're unable to. And the Penguins able to get it out. Zibanejad passing across ice. Pass over. Drops it back. Fox passing it along for Strom. Strom drops it back to Fox. Passes. And shot. And Domingue able to keep it out with 55 seconds to go on the power play. 6:17 left in the game. And Dallas-Calgary puck set to drop at 9:50. So about 19 minutes. And face-off won by the Penguins. Penguins try to get it out. And they're able to. Into the Rangers zone. And a shot turned away by Shesterkin. Turned to McGinn aside. And the Rangers coming up with it. As Kopp could not connect. Now they fight for it along the right side. Lafreniere passes it along. In the left corner now, dropping it back. Going around the horn. Trouba with it. Passes. Kopp's shot blocked. And the Penguins get it out. 10 seconds to go on the power play. As Shesterkin throws it back up ice. Trouba driving in. Couldn't pull the trigger. Trying to center it. Pass. No go. And we're back to full strength. Strom with it behind the net. Looking for some help. Drops it back. Now back. Lindgren's shot goes wide. As we're closing in on 5 minutes to play in the game. Dropping it back, and Fox could not get control of it. And the Penguins with it now in their own zone. Thrown into the Rangers zone by Matheson. Penguins with it now, driving in, shot wide. Friedman's shot blocked from the side. Friedman, another chance, turned away by Shesterkin. 4.5 to play. Long range shot blocked. And here come the Rangers the other way. Panarin's shot turned away by Domingue. And now the Penguins with it. Into the Rangers zone. Rodriguez end up going out of play. The step aside, Rangers still up by 1 with under 5 minutes to go in the third here on your home for the NHL. Elsewhere in hockey tonight in Sunrise, after 2, we're tied at 3 between the Caps and the Panthers. With both teams looking to take a 3-2 series lead. Penguins having a chance to close the series tonight, but so far the Rangers holding a 1-goal lead with 4:12 to go in the game. And again, if the Rangers win tonight, the series heads back to Pittsburgh on Friday. Last time they rallied from a multi-goal comeback in the playoffs, 2013 against Boston, they've lost 24 straight when trailing 2-0. And Kreider driving in, shot saved by Domingue. 4:01 to play. And the main story, Sidney Crosby taking a hit from Jacob Trouba, and he has not returned to the game since. Oh, it looked like the elbow to the face. Face off to the left of Domingue. Won by the Penguins. Behind the net, thrown up ice. As McGinn trying to get control of it. Along the left side. As Letang has it behind the net. Up ice. Into the Rangers zone. Now going behind the net. As Matheson looking, passes along. Letang back to Matheson. Matheson trying to drive it. He couldn't connect. Has to wrap around now. He's along the left side. Lost the puck. McGinn gets it for the Penguins behind the net, but he gives it away. Here come the Rangers. 3:15 to go in the game. And 3:15 away from surviving to play another night. Rangers with an out-centering pass, and they could not connect. As they couldn't pull the trigger, Carter passes it up ice for the Penguins. And drop back to Zucker. Zucker unable to do anything with it. Rangers with it. Thrown into the left corner now. Pettersson will play for the Penguins. Rangers take it away, though. Behind the net, looking for some help. As that is Kakko with it. Trying to set it up for Hedel, and he lost control of it. Penguins trying to get it out there, unsuccessful. Rangers with it behind the net. Pettersson coming in with the hit. And thrown along the boards. Taken up by Kapanen. They'll throw it along the boards. As Lindgren throws it across ice. And now behind the net, into the right corner, they fight for it. Penguins coming away with it now. And puck out at center. They have to retreat. Now to get it to Kapanen. He'll throw it into the Rangers zone. Heinen trying to fight for it. Now he shovels it along. Behind the net. Over to Heinen. Shot turned away by Shesterkin. 100 seconds to go. Rangers able to get it out. Letang with it in his own zone. 90 seconds to go in the period. And the Rangers have it. The Penguins pulling their goalie. Stoppage of play with 83 seconds to go. And Domingue may have to head back into the goal. So it'll be Gensel. Oh, no. So it'll be Zibanejad and Carter take the faceoff. This is a critical draw here. And it's won by the Penguins. Pass along to Russ. Now he fights for it along the left side. Drops it back to Letang. Letang with it now. Passes over to Russ. Trying to set up in front. It goes out of play with 68 seconds to go in the game. It will be Jeff Carter and Andrew Kopp, and now looks like we'll have a timeout called by the Penguins with 68 seconds left. So if the Rangers can survive these last 68 seconds, we'll have a Game 6, which is slated for Friday night. At 7 o'clock. If the Penguins can somehow tie it up, force overtime and win it, it's it. That's it. They move on. Critical draw here. It's going to be Kopp and Carter. Carter wins the faceoff for the Penguins. Malkin passing along. Shot. Turned away by Shesterkin. Rebound. No go. Puck goes behind the net. Penguins trying to set up in front. And Shesterkin keeps it out. Oh, my goodness. with 57.9 to go. The Rangers holding on to that 1-goal lead. And a missed opportunity there. It looked like it was Rodriguez. And then Carter couldn't pull the trigger. Face off to the right of Shesterkin. And puck goes along the left side. The Rangers try to get it out. They will. And not quite. Had a chance at the empty net. You just didn't have the opportunity to pull the trigger. Gensel taking up 40 seconds to go. Throws it along the boards. Russ trying to set it up, dropping it back. Letang's shot wide. Penguins still with it. Another chance goes behind the net. Rust with it now. Trying to fight for it along the front and they keep it out. 20 seconds to go. And going for the empty net. Bullseye! And the Rangers are going to live to fight another day. Hockey Bug 11, you were right. Penguins needed this. We're going to win tonight. I said Penguins. You said the Rangers were going to win tonight. And I think that comment aged well, my friend. And not only do the Rangers keep their season alive, they get their first win on TSR after losing their previous 4 games. I don't even know who got the empty net goal. Game 6, Friday night, 7 o'clock in Pittsburgh. And you can see that game on TNT. And Ranger fans, after 4 failed attempts on TSR, you can finally hear it on here. Tack it on, Rangers! A little bit of post-game Mortal Kombat. Gonna be settled. Now, Ryan Lindgren was the one that scored the empty netter. Your final in New York tonight. Rangers 5, Penguins 3. I'll try to get back on the mic this weekend for some more hockey playoffs. Possibly even some USFL and Sunday Night Baseball possibly. But for now, Kyle Fanax signing off.